The audio you're about to hear was recorded in Anchor. Learn more at anchor.fm.
Hi everyone, this is Aaron. Today is Tuesday, January 30th, 2018. I am recording from my car and you are listening to the Sound Words podcast. Last night, Jess and I published episode 9 of the SVRGN podcast. That is our podcast where we talk about our lives, and we try to take it from the standpoint of Jess being a graphic designer and me being a musician. We talk about art and culture and just living life together in Los Angeles. Episode 9 is titled, Where Are We Going to Go to Next? And the episode was about how Jess and I traveled to Hong Kong and Shanghai over the winter break back in December. We wanted to record this podcast a while ago, but we didn't get a chance to until recently. And after I did the editing and compiled the show notes, we finally hit publish last night. Our trip to Hong Kong and Shanghai was very special to us, and the main reason is because that is probably the last trip that we will have spent at international Disney parks. I know that sounds a little bit silly, but it's true. By God's grace, we've been able to travel to Disneyland Paris, Tokyo Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Sea, and we finally made our way around to Hong Kong Disneyland and Shanghai Disneyland. Now, of course, this might also be one of the last trips that we'll have, maybe before we have kids. I'm not quite sure. We're still waiting for adoption, and we have not decided yet on whether we will pursue biological children quite yet. And so, yeah, it's a really special trip. Now, we have not been to Florida together yet. We've been to Florida and, all the Disney parks there with our own separate families. I went when I was in elementary school. I think Jess might have been the same back when she was younger. But we have not been together yet, and that is something that's still on the table. We do plan to do it. However, we don't know when that will be. We also have Snowciety going on. We did not really plan to take any vacation during our time with Snowciety, and so it was God's grace that we found the time, and Jess's family invited us to travel with them. And it's also by God's grace that the shop is still running. Yeah, Jess did a really good job of making sure everything was okay while we were gone. Give the episode a listen. Let us know what you think. We always love hearing about new people checking it out, and even for our longtime listeners, just, following up with us, telling us you enjoyed it or what you want to hear more about. Yeah, it's really fun for us. So thanks for listening, and you can be sure to check out our SVRGN website at SVRGNLA.com. The SVRGN podcast is actually just a small portion of what we plan to do with that SVRGN brand. So be sure to look for more of that, probably in the coming months, I'm pretty sure. So thank you for following me along with all the different projects that I do. Have a great week. I'll see you tomorrow.
The audio you just heard was recorded in Anchor. Learn more at anchor.fm.